Petty old lady, you're only jealous since my parents are wealthy. My DL shrieked a toast at my retirement celebration. My son agreed. I mocked his real mother. You're worthless. I answered, then order your parents to pay back the $2 million loan I gave them. The freeloader collapsed, cup in hand. My response, my power. This story is about a time when everything I thought I knew about my family, my life, and even myself, came crashing down. My own son, the boy I'd sacrificed everything for, stood by as his wife publicly humiliated me at my retirement party. Can you imagine the gut-wrenching pain of being called useless and a bitter old hag by the people you love most? Because that night, something inside me didn't just snap, it shattered. And when it did, I decided they were about to learn exactly who they'd been messing with. My retirement party was supposed to be a celebration. 37 years as a bookkeeper at Henderson and Associates. They'd thrown me a beautiful gathering at the country club, white tablecloths, fresh flowers, even a cake with my name elegantly spelled out. I should have been happy. Instead, I stood frozen in the middle of the reception hall, watching my son, Damon, nod in agreement as his wife, Fallon, called me a bitter old hag. You're just bitter because my parents have money, Fallon had sneered, her voice cutting across the room like a physical blow. Her perfectly manicured finger pointed at me accusingly, her designer dress glinting under the crystal chandeliers. You've always been jealous of our lifestyle. The room went silent. My former colleagues, my neighbors, even the catering staff, everyone stopped to stare. I felt a familiar, sickening heat creep up my neck. That burning humiliation I hadn't felt since I was a child, being scolded in front of the whole class. Really, Mom? Damon added, his tone so casual it was almost bored. You're not useful anymore. Why don't you just accept that and stop trying to insert yourself into our lives? Not useful anymore. The words hammered in my head as I looked at my son. This 35-year-old man I'd raised alone after his father died when he was just 8. The boy I'd worked double shifts for, the teenager I'd sent to private school, even when it meant I ate peanut butter sandwiches for weeks. Fallon kept going, her voice getting shriller. Honestly, Lorna, it's embarrassing how you try to keep up with us. We know you're struggling financially. Damon told me about your little apartment, your old car. It's sad, really. She turned to the crowd, playing to them like an actress on stage. She keeps trying to give us advice about money when she can barely afford her own groceries. It's pathetic. A murmur rippled through the room. I could see the pity in people's eyes, the way they looked away when I tried to meet their gaze. Mrs. Patterson from next door actually shook her head sadly, as if I were some charity case she'd been wondering how to help. That's when something inside me finally snapped. Not the explosive kind that makes you scream or throw things. No, this was the quiet kind. The kind that feels like a door closing permanently. I took a deep breath and smiled. Not the fake smile I'd been wearing all evening, but a real one. The kind that comes when you finally stop pretending. Fallon, sweetheart, I said, my voice carrying clearly across the full story on the channel. Link below. Click now and watch what happened next.